If you can imagine walking the streets around the FAMU campus, especially early in the morning, perhaps on your way to class, in the distance, you will certainly hear the sound of drums as drummers practice their cadence. You may also hear the sounds of trumpets as trumpeters practice their fanfares. When you think about the FAMU experience, you think about the world-famous Marching 100 Band. Blood, sweat, and tears are normally associated with the football team and the gridiron. However, at FAMU, it is also associated with the 100. FAMUans will tell you that they can identify the 100 because of its unique sound. In this video, we will explore the FAMU sound. What is it? Georgia Dome and getting ready for the game between Florida A&M University and South Carolina. And I want to ask Dr. Foster, since everybody keeps talking about it, what's the FAMU Sound?
Well, the FAMU Sound is one that represents the high-level quality of resonance and sonority. And that is the qualitative ingredient that makes for a beautiful sound, one that rings and has great sonority and great resonance.
Thank you very much. And we're going to be looking for that today, all right?
All right.
Have a good day. All right. Hi, Dr. White. How you doing?
Oh, hello, Mr. Byrd. How you doing?
All right. Listen, I'm trying to find out today. I'm going around asking everybody, what is the FAMU Sound?
Okay, well, you asked me this, and I'm going to give it to you scientifically. The FAMU sound has to do with a system that we refer to as the overtone harmonic series. That is where you get a bass tone an octave higher and then build all of the other partials around that. Now, in our band, we have 16 sousaphones, sometimes 24, and so our band is based on that sousaphone line. Then we go from the sousaphones to the tenor lines and the trombones and baritones and the alto line and the horns, the alto saxophones, and then the soprano line. In the piccolos, we have 16 piccolos, we have 24 clarinets, and that gives you a rather uniqueness as far as the spectrum of sound is concerned. Now, I know that you've gotten a lot of reasons about the FAMU sound, but I want to give you the scientific reason as to how we sound and why we sound the way that we do.
Oh, tell me, when I was in school in the 60s, I won't say, 65 to 69, is the special trumpet sound, it was going on then and it's continued. When did this FAMU Sound actually start with this uniqueness that we hear today?
It extends, and don't be embarrassed by that. You were in the 65. I was here in the early 60s. So, and my brother played in the band in the 50s, and I happened to ride the bus along with the FAMU band, and that's when those trumpet fanfares, that is when that trumpet fanfare and that unique trumpet sound started. I would say it was somewhere around 1955 with the very excellent trumpet players that we had in the band. Now most of them are doctors and lawyers and in all other professions, but that's about when it started.
Appreciate that. Well, we're going to be listening for it today, and we're going to enjoy everything and hope you the best.
Thank you very kindly. We hope for the best, too.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, fine, man. Good seeing you.
Now, tell us who you are.
I'm Charles Bing, Assistant Director of Bands here at Florida A&M University. It's certainly wonderful to be here in the Georgia Dome. It's always a thrill because we love the audience response that we always get in this dome.
Well, I want to ask you a question. I've heard a lot about the FAMU Sound. It's sort of like the Motown Sound, but we have our own FAMU Sound. Can you tell me what it is as far as you perceive it?
Well, there are so many words that could be used to describe the FAMU Sound, but some words that come to my mind immediately are resonance, tone quality, projection, clarity, and fullness of sound and richness. And that's about it.
That's about it?
That's about it.
All right. Well, we're going to be looking for it today in the game, all right?
Look here, we're going to turn it on.
All right.
There's no doubt about it.
I feel it. I feel it. All right.
Great.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Marjorie Wilburn.
And Marjorie, where are you from?
I'm from Battle Creek, Michigan.
And I hear about this thing called the FAMU Sound. Do you know what it is?
To me, the FAMU Sound is a special blend of music that we have that other Southern bands don't have. It's a special blend of music that we play throughout. Surround sound is what they call it.
All right. So it's a special surround sound, as you said.
Correct.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Just before halftime, we spotted Dr. Frederick Humphreys, president of Florida A&M University. Dr. Humphreys, what is the FAMU Sound?
The FAMU Sound is the most melodious, with the greatest volume of any marching band you will ever hear. We fill the stadium with a sound that is so coordinated and so voluminous and so melodic that it captures you in its essence. The FAMU Sound is just the best sound that one has ever heard from a marching band.
Thank you. Later, we spoke with Ken Riley, former cornerback for the Cincinnati Bengals and now athletic director at Florida A&M University. Mr. Ken Riley, what is the FAMU Sound?
Well, I guess the FAMU Sound to me is a symphonic orchestra with jazzed up. It's really something, and I've been hearing it for a long time, and it's something that we all love and always would cherish.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jabari Prempeh. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I'm a FAMU drum major. To me, the FAMU sound is that exciting, exuberant sound that it's just a burst of energy. You know, in the traditional songs that FAMU has, you know, such as In Storm and Sunshine, it's coming on the field halftime and blowing off 20th century fanfare. It's in the rattler cadence, that drive, boom, boom, boom. That's the FAMU sound to me.
Hello, my name is Nikisha Stokes from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I play trumpet. I came up fall '95. What I think about the Marching 100 sound, what I would say is full of power, you know. It's like if you want to be in it, I mean, you got to have the heart to be in the 100. It's all a mind game.
Hi, my name is Tanya Andrews, and I'm from Houston, Texas. I play the piccolo. To me, the FAMU sound is all about intensity and rhythm and moving to the beat and just feeling it. That if you don't feel it, then you really can't do it. That's it.
Hi, my name is Dr. Shale L. James. I'm Director of Percussion at Florida A&M University. The question is, what is the FAMU sound? One distinguishing factor in my mind which makes FAMU band different from any other band is the percussion sound. From coast to coast, no matter where we go, people always say that percussion sound is the sound that makes FAMU band different. If you're at a parade, you hear bands coming, good sounding bands, you look down the street, you don't see FAMU. Way in the distance, if you hear those drums coming, each person say that's FAMU. Now, what makes our percussion sound different? It starts with tuning instruments. We tune for our own sound. Before each game, I personally see that each instrument is properly tuned, so we get distinguishing sounds between each layer of sound within the ensemble. Now, the key component of really achieving that sound after the drums are properly tuned is how we play. You notice we play with intensity. We are not trying to get, we are straying away from that typical rat-tat-tat, boom-boom-boom sound of old. Even when before we had the instruments that we have today, we still try to achieve a four-voice setting within the percussion section. That's why we had snare drums, tenors, toms, and Scotch bass drums. Now, we have added a different dimension. We have grown to tonal percussion, but we are still maintaining that basic FAMU sound. You hear zoom, 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 boom, boom, boom. See, that helps the band march. That's intensity. When we play with intensity without overplaying. Now, we try not to use, even though we are using instruments that are used quite often in drum corps, we are not trying to get that DCI sound. You're also not getting that old 1920s sound, but it's kind of a blend of both. I can remember when we first added the tonal percussion instruments to the percussion section, we had Campbell come down from Yamaha he gave a clinic, and he was so amazed when we tried to implement the two different concepts into one. The last thing he said was, Sheila, I wouldn't change a thing. He said, you have the best of both. He said, you all have something here at FAMU that no other percussion section has. He's been all over the world as a Yamaha clinician. So FAMU, in my opinion, people have told me over the years, the most constant element of FAMU's band is percussion. I've been here over half my life, and that percussion sound has sort of maintained. And to my opinion, along with great arrangements, we've had several arrangers during my tenure here, but that percussion sound, in my opinion, is what make the blood start running and people just get marching. Without that percussion section, you don't get an
My name is Lindsey Sargent. I am the Chief Musical Arranger for the Florida A&M University Marching Band, and I've been the arranger since 1974-75 school year. And it's very ironic that you would ask me, of all people, what represents the FAMU sound. Well, that's a very ambiguous question, but I can pretty much say that it's very difficult to describe the FAMU sound in aesthetic words. You know, you have to be a little specific in terms of how the music is arranged and the way that we do things here at Florida A&M. When you listen to the Florida A&M Band, you're listening to a very unique blend of intensity, a cross between intensity and relaxation. The brass wind section representing the intensity, and the woodwind section representing the relaxation. So when you put those two qualities together, you have the FAMU sound. The thing that differentiates, that makes FAMU's band different from other bands, is that woodwind section as it relates to the brass section. You can go to any of the top 10 schools, whether they're black or white, and they would not have the kind of instrumentation that the FAMU band has been blessed with over these years. So when you talk about the FAMU sound, you're talking about that blend between the woodwinds and brasses.